Hey guys, welcome to the Stellars podcast. It's your girl Paislee, and today I got Bella in the building.
Hey, hey
Hey, how you
y'all, how y'all
doing?
doing? I'm good. I'm just at home, just got in, about to get ready to go to work, I think.
Okay,
Um,
where are
how
you
are you
working?
doing?
I'm doing good, just busy and productive. Where
I feel it.
are
I
you
don't know if
working at today?
I don't know. I think I might go to Passions for a little bit. I'm gonna go to my other club. I work at Gold Diggers. Um, that's where I've been working at lately. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So how do you manage which club you're going to work at? Like how do you determine which club you're going to work at for the day?
Well, because I'm not from here, it's like one of those things where I just bounce around. I go
Hmm.
where the money is at. I go where I meet my clients at. And if I have a clientele that's consistent, I stay there and then I might bounce around and go back somewhere else.
Hmm.
But, or like for instance, like for this past weekend, I had a group of people that came in from out of town. They wanted to get a section. So I took them to my original home club. Like once I'm locked in with you, I'm locked in with you. I'm not gonna just stop fucking with you because, like I'm making money somewhere else. You make money
Yeah.
anywhere you go to. The opportunities are they're limitless. So why would I limit myself to one place when there's multiple places I can go to and meet people?
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know,
I guess I never looked at it that way. I thought if you dance, you just kind of had that one spot that you always went to until I started talking to strippers. And I'm like, okay, you can have your different little spots.
I have like clubs that I will forever be grateful for because the people that are there have put me in positions to make a better image for myself, and they give me opportunities to be great when other people didn't believe in.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, like Dynasty headquarters, I go there from time to time because the people that run it, I've been knowing them since I started coming to Houston dancing. They didn't have to
Okay.
let me work at their club. They could have been like, nah, you too big. You a big girl. You can't, So it's like, I appreciate y'all. I'll bring people
Yeah.
here. I'll still come here and spend money and support y'all business. Even if I'm not working, I'll come in here and support. You know, like
So where are you
that's just,
from?
I'm from Minnesota,
Okay.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. I
What you
just moved
doing
down
in?
here. Whew. People thought I was trying to escape a case or run from people or something. That's not it. I came down here because the opportunities down here are greater, although the cost of living is a little bit cheaper. The pay may not be good for certain jobs.
Mhm.
However, there's a way around that. You just got to find what you can find and, don't settle for less. So that's what I did. I turned down a lot of jobs until I found something that I thought was worth the time.
Mhm.
Um, Minnesota is not, I mean, don't get it twisted. There was amazing jobs out there. The housing market, I mean, the apartments were expensive as shit. It was time to move around.
Mhm.
The environment, I just felt like I couldn't expand my wings. Like, for instance, the plus size community up there is none. The little plus size community that we have up there, it's like, damn, like y'all gonna use the same plus size girls everywhere y'all go. Like, there's plenty of plus size models and dancers out here. Y'all just don't want to give them no love. So I was like, let me go on somewhere. I have too
Mhm.
much potential to be sitting here not being able to be who I really am as a person. As a Black woman, I'm dark skinned, I'm tall. I some people find it good, some people like,
Mhm.
you know, but I do what's best for me, and I get to my money and get to, I've worked too hard. I went to college, I did all that, like, dancing, that's one thing, but there's so many opportunities out here in Houston, and honestly, dancing is starting to feel like a full-time job where you're not getting paid enough. You working and slaving hard for somebody and you're not getting paid shit, and you got to pay to work. And,
Okay, so do you just dance or do you have like an OnlyFans or?
I had an OnlyFans, but then I stopped using it because one time I went on there and realized that somebody had used a fraudulent card and they took the money back from me.
Mhm.
I said, I'm not doing this because I don't know who's using these cards. I don't know who's subscribing to my account and they're using fraudulent cards. So now I sell the content. If I make content, I will sell it to somebody.
Okay.
Or like for instance, some people want to buy videos. I'll sell them the videos. I'm like, hey, I'll make you something and just send it to you, but you got to send me the money first.
Yeah.
Occasionally I'll do promo videos for artists. So I have artists up in Minnesota that have paid me to like do promo videos from like make a video of me twerking. I'll send it to
Mhm.
them after they send me the money, and they use it for like their promotion of their music, and I'll promote it as well because why would I make a video and not promote myself as well?
Yeah.
So That's that. I've done like one porn. I didn't
Okay.
like it, but I did it. It
Why
was
why didn't you like it?
because the way, like, the guy told me, he was like, so the person that requested this video wants like punish porn, like he wants you to like throw up, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, if I wanted to throw up, I was just, like, I'm not doing that. I
Yeah.
don't find that attractive. I don't find that sexy. I don't find it at all. So I'm not doing it. So I had to pretend like I was gagging, sucking on something this big.
Oh.
It was like this big. So I was just like, bruh, like, you really had me over here fake gagging on a little bitty ass, So it was quick though. It was real quick. It was like a couple of minutes, and then we got what we needed, and it was done. It was over with.
Okay.
So
Cool. You ever thought about doing more regular porn?
I have one of the people I met at your party actually has me interested in doing some stuff. I'm not gonna say his name, but he has me interested in doing some content. I'm like,
Oh, Big Harry. Harold. I told him, he used to be a part of my podcast.
Really? Yeah, he cool. Like, I'm definitely trying to learn more about the industry and stuff, because I realized that stripping is just like, it's kind of like, think about like police officers, they're on the front end of stuff, but like stripping is like being on the front end of the sex world. Like, there's so many, you don't even have to have sex with people to get money from them, like, we as women are so powerful, we don't realize our true potential. Sex will always sell. Like, I've worked with, sex trafficking victims and stuff, and people are like, why would you want to have sex for money? I said, why the fuck not? If you choose to do that, or if you choose to sell your body in some way, shape, form, or fashion, even if it is digitally, that's your business.
Yeah.
As long as you're being safe about it and you know what you're doing, then that's good. But I'm not walking up and down the street. That's for damn sure. I'm not doing that.
Have you tried the call girl aspect where you place ads and stuff?
I did, like, for one day, and I was just like, nah, I don't think this is the right site, because they try to lowball people, talking about $80 for a quick visit. Like, baby, listen.
Was it Mega
$80?
Personals?
Yes. And I was just like, take that ad down right now. Like, I am not fucking with these dudes. Like, let me find, if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it where I'm getting like escort prices. Like, like, I'm not gonna
Okay,
be.
so look, Mega Personals, you'll find them very quick, but the price that they want to pay you is very low. I recommend Tryst. Have you heard of that one?
Which one?
It's Tryst. Tryst
Can you
that
send
way.
that to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was told something about like euros or something like that.
Okay, but yeah, you have to pay for that one. Now that one,
I don't mind paying if the money is worth it.
Well, okay. Okay, so I've never had personal experience of either one, but let me give you from my standpoint from friends that have used it. So Tryst, you can get, well, both of them you get like fly me outs and stuff. So if you want to just do it in other states or whatever, you could do that. Arrows you have to pay for. Tryst you don't. Arrows are gonna be your more expensive one, so that's where you can, your price, whatever you have your price, you pretty much double it, and you can get that from there. But I do recommend having very professional photos for Arrows, and just more classy. So when you post stuff on Mega Personals, you see some of the people on there like doing it butt naked and all that, right? Arrows, you wanna sell the fantasy, you wanna keep it more clean and classy on there, not bust out in lingerie and stuff. It's very like,
at that point your price, like your value automatically goes down. That's just like you see a continue, my bad.
Yeah, so on Arrows, you're gonna have those high rollers. So they don't want a hoe, they want a nice lady they can take out. So, that's how you present yourself. On Tryst, you could do either or, but you can still get like good prices. So maybe $600 an hour, $5 an hour, fairly decent.
Right.
I don't know what you're charging, but I know a lot of the girls, they do stuff for like 200 or 300, and I'm just like, oh no, baby, you could get so much more for that. But that's my opinion. But Another thing I wanted to ask you, and then I want to get into your event, but I noticed you said this earlier. You called yourself big. You're taller than me, but I'm bigger than you. And people have a problem when I call myself a BBW. So do you get that within the
Yes,
BBW? Because I feel like we're kind of the same. We're not necessarily BBW, but we're not skinny. And
we're thick.
yeah,
We're
but
thicker. We're fluffy. Like, I don't know the technical term for it. By the doctor's rules, we're obese. Who
yeah.
gives a fuck if I'm obese? Because quite frankly, I still work out. I still eat healthy. I'm just
Mhm.
chubby. Like, I've been big all my life. I've been big since I was born big. It's in my DNA. I don't care as long as I'm not letting myself go, you know?
How
I've
do you
gotten
deal
what
with
you're not a
people
BB.
telling you're not a real BBW?
I tell them I weigh over 200 pounds. And then when I tell them how much I weigh, they're like, you really don't weigh that. I said, how you going to tell me what I see on the scale when I get on the scale? I weigh 235 pounds.
You don't look
The
it.
35 is the fluff. That's where 35 pounds, most of that, everything else is muscle. And I'm tall. I'm 5'11". That's another thing. If you don't know me, I am 5'11". I was born 10 pounds. My biological parents, apparently they're big. I don't know. I've never seen them before. So with that said, I've always been big, and it bothers me to be like, oh, you're just tall. Like, duh, obviously. Tell me something I don't know. You know, like, I'm considered BBW. Plus size is considered over 200 pounds. Doesn't
Mhm.
matter how good in shape you are. If you're over 200 pounds, you are considered plus size. If you weigh over a certain size, if I shop in the plus size section, I'm clearly plus size
But
in
yeah.
a different way. I'm tall. Who cares? Like, I'd be like, fuck y'all. Like, y'all worried about the wrong thing. Cause when I get on my hands and my knees, y'all still gonna wanna fuck. So
So talk about your event you have coming up.
well, I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous, but I'm excited. So
Okay.
February 19th, I have a Minnesota takeover. We are not coming to take over. We're just coming to paint the city. Like, we finna come and turn the city up as much as we can because Minnesota, embarrassing. The state itself is embarrassing. So I have 3 artists coming down.
Mhm.
My headliners, they're all females. I have a female host.
Okay.
The DJ is the only thing that's not a female. I was not able to find anybody that was willing to come for free. And by free, I mean they just want to expand their network and promote and get to know more people out of state versus being stuck in Minnesota. So
Mhm.
I found somebody that can do that. He's really cool. I was like surprised that he was even willing to come because he's like, I just want to, get to know people. My
Mhm.
friend, it's her birthday party, and me and her have been rocking with each other for about 2 years now. And I'm not there anymore, but she told me she was coming to Houston to see me. I said, you coming to Houston? And that's when I was like, let me just go ahead and start this event. I had already been planning it on like some low key stuff. And I said, okay, we're going to do an all Black affair. I have Mob Ties Midwest coming down.
Okay.
So they're going to come out with, I don't know who from down here is coming, like in Houston, but up there, I have one of the members, and then they're bringing people with them, and they've been sharing it on everywhere. So it's looking like it's going to be a good turnout. I'm predicting a few sections will be sold. They're already trying to get sections. Like, people already talking about, let me get
So
a
are you
section.
accepting more artists or what else? Are you looking for any more help for the event? Are you good?
I'm expecting 3 artists. I don't
Mhm.
want this to be a high school talent show at a strip club where people come in a strip club and perform and they're not throwing money because that bothers me. So the artists are very much aware this is a strip club. If you're gonna come, make sure your people got money to throw.
Mhm.
As far as needing help, I do need help at the door because I'm splitting the door with the club that night. So I need to make sure that somebody that I can trust is there just to be accountable for what is going on.
Mhm.
And to also help control like the guests like that are coming in that aren't paying. Like, for instance, my artist, my host, my DJ, they're not getting charged to come into this event. And then also I was looking for more strippers that are more of what should be in a strip club. I've been noticing lately girls are showing up off the streets and there's no makeup, there's no hair, there's no nothing. They're just showing up
Mhm.
in bodysuits that they bought from Forever 21 properly, trying to be a stripper. And I have a huge problem with that. So I don't want them showing up to this event because Minnesota people are very bougie. They're bougie about how they like their women. Like, you have to look like a fantasy in order to get the money. Otherwise, they're not tipping you. So
Mhm.
um I just, with these artists and stuff coming, there's people from Chicago coming from, to come down here. There's people I have a dancer coming in from North Carolina. So I'm really excited because this is something that a lot of people are excited. I have people trying to pay for slots. There are no more slots. I have to drop the ball. Like, I don't have any more slots for y'all. But the next event is going to be even bigger because there's a couple of artists that I wanted to book that should have been on this ticket, but they're not because of other reasons. The budget was tight, but I'm making it work. It's just like, I'm new to the city, so I really gotta, not necessarily prove myself, but show people just because I'm a stripper don't mean shit. Like, I'm so much more powerful than that, Like, I have so many opportunities to do stuff. People hitting me up talking about they want me. I do makeup. So as far as the event, February 19th, be there, Passions Cabaret. It's $20 to get in. There's sections available, so if y'all want bottles, make sure y'all hit the club up to reserve your sections, all of that. Or you can DM me. I can set that up for you. If you're a dancer and you want to dance and you want a flyer made, let me know. All you have to do is just cash out me $30 and I'll get you a professional flyer made. You must have a professional picture. Do not send me the picture in your bathroom with stains all over it. I don't want that. So it's a lot of people like excited about this, and there's also a lot of people waiting on me to fail with this because they're like, how you just moved to Houston and you just doing this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I really don't have an answer for you. Like, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. So it's people waiting on me to fail right now, but we, disregarding that and just staying focused on the bag, because this ain't it. Like, I have so many things I want to do that I was not able to do at home because people wouldn't let me be great. So I'm here now. I'm glad that I was able to meet you. You're amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's work. Like, I'm hoping that you can come and support. I might even get you a flyer made as a special host or something like that.
Okay, yeah, that would be cool. Do it
because like I was at your event. You showed mad love for me. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, that was really cool. So let's get back into a comment you made earlier. What are like 5 stripper no-nos and the biggest mistakes you see these new girls or just girls in general making?
Being friendly is one. Do you want me to explain this to you?
Yes.
Being friendly. Okay. So when I mean being friendly, coming in super naive, not knowing what the strip club culture is like. And right now it's a pandemic, so people are even more hungry because you got to realize some of these strippers, being a stripper is not a bad thing. It's all in about how you are stripping and what you're doing with your money. Well, unfortunately, a lot of these girls make all this money and don't got shit. Okay. They're giving their money to somebody else. They're not keeping their money. Their money is going somewhere else, or it's going to their drug addiction or something. Once again, I don't knock anybody, but if I'm going to do all this work, sweat out my hair, break my nails, fall, get injuries, get touched on, be exposed to, other things I don't want to be exposed to, but I got to do what I got to do to pay my bills. And if I have kids, I got to feed my kids. I feel like that's my money I worked for, and I got to pay to work, So why am I, not having anything to show for this? So I see girls coming in the strip club being all nice to people, thinking that these girls are their friends. Whole time these girls is like, fuck that bitch. They're gonna do anything they can to come up, and they're not gonna be your friend. It's rare to find a true friend in this industry, and that is something that I really had to bump my head with because I thought people care, and they didn't. They did everything they could to stop my growth. And I've seen girls think that shit is sweet. They come in the club, even with me, they be trying to be nice to me. I was like, bare minimum communication with you, because I'm not your friend. But I'm not going to treat you bad either. There are girls that will treat you bad. I've gotten kicked off bags that I was on, meaning I worked for the money, but they lied and said I wasn't over there. So being too nice. Okay. Another thing is not taking care of ourselves, meaning you're always on the go. You're working, at the strip club. You're staying out, you're drinking. You might be doing drugs, whatever. But just because you're a stripper does not mean you don't have to work out and eat right. Like, one, if you don't eat right and you aren't taking care of yourself, your hygiene does become affected by that. When you come into a strip club and you're paying all this money to work, you're paying money to get your hair done, take care of yourself. Like, we got to take care of ourselves because you got men that are coming in the club, they got wives at home with the wig off, bad attitude, tired as hell from taking care of the kids all day, and they want to be around a sexy, beautiful woman for just one night. They might want to see you for one night.
Yeah.
Sell that fantasy to them. Stop coming to the club looking like you stressed out, looking like you just been through hell. Don't nobody want to see that. You could have stayed at home for that. You know, so if you're gonna come to the club, come presentable. You ain't gotta do your face every day. You can, you know, if you got good skin, take care of your skin. Go get facials.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these luxury services, and y'all, we're just worried about a new frontal and worrying about, you know, getting some new heels when y'all really need to be worried about what's going on the inside of your body. Because no, people talk about that. People talk about that bad. Y'all be surprised. It's so, like, if I can show you this type of stuff that I see and how these men be coming to us like, oh, that girl stink, or her breath stink, or, you know, she high off of like pills, and, you know, she not acting right. You fucking up your own bag. You can't blame nobody else but yourself because you didn't do your part.
Yeah.
Another thing, I have nothing against people, you know, having a management. I'm gonna use the word managers.
Okay.
But know the difference between a boyfriend and a manager. That's all I gotta say. Because there are guys who I've seen girls get tricked into thinking, oh yeah, he's my boyfriend, but he beat me up because I didn't give him this, or he kicked me out where I was paying him to stay at because I didn't make enough or something. Learn the difference between a boyfriend and a manager. You work too hard. I'm not anti it because, you know, I had to hit a lick the other day and I was like, I'm scared. I don't got no protection with me right now. I'm by myself. So I have nothing against it. It's just all in how you do it.
Yeah.
The fourth thing is remain humble. If you don't have a plan in this game, like, you know, when girls quit their day jobs and they just want to be a stripper, it really makes my blood boil, because I feel like there's no 401k in this. There's no retirement plan in this. There's no PTO in this. You don't work, you don't eat. So you got to go to work. So if you can't work, how are you going to pay your bills? Save your money. But if you're not saving your money, because it's slow as fuck right now in the strip clubs. I don't know if you've been seeing what's been going on, but it's been slow everywhere.
That's so COVID.
Yeah, COVID and Christmas, you know, people still recuperating from that.
Oh yeah.
So it's
tax is about
slow.
to hit though, so it's about to pick right back up.
Just overall do better. Like, find ways, like, learn about taxes. Like, I'm still learning about this whole tax thing because I have an LLC. I just don't do a lot with it. I've only did like the bare minimum where I've actually reported like taxes and wrote stuff off. But if I talk to my friend and he was telling me all the stuff I can write off and, you know, report and get my tax returns even more, I said, bet, game on.
Yeah,
there's no
a lot
reason
of
I was
stuff.
talking. Yeah, there's so many opportunities. Like, y'all don't have to actually be in a strip club necessarily, but if y'all are gonna do it the right way. You know, like, we need to make the strip clubs great again, and I really feel like the best way to do that is if the girls in the strip clubs start doing better. A lot of them are being selfish. They're not remaining humble. They make a certain amount of money and then they forget, like, oh, I used to be here at one point. Because when I said remain humble, you can make all the money in the world, but then you have nothing to show for it, and you want to talk about other people and their situations, how much money they're making, but you can't even pull out $100 and put it on a section that you want to get in. You can't even pay for your own parking because you want a man to do it. But you making a bag.
Yeah.
You know, so sorry, this cough, you know, these allergies and my sinuses and everything since I've moved down here have been horrible.
Oh Lord, that's not
good. And then the fifth one, keep God in the mix. If you have faith at all, if you believe in God, just pray. Because even though we're taking our clothes off for money, and to some Christians, it might look like we're just complete prostitutes and we have no sense of reality and we just airheads in some people's heads. Like, that's what they think about us, right? If you're a model, I don't care. Pray about it, because God protects you. You will be protected. You put out good things into the universe, it's going to come back onto you. I pray before I go to work. And a dancer I don't even like told me, when you come to work, pray. Nobody knows that you're praying, but pray about whatever you're going through when you walk through these doors, because I promise you, you're going to get blessed. I said, damn, I'm praying to God about something that, and if you read the Bible, it starts talking about this, that, whoremongering and everything else, right?
Mhm.
So we think that we're bad people, but we're not, because it's human nature. It's okay to see a beautiful, sexy woman naked, you know?
Yeah.
Just keep whatever you type of religious faith, whatever you have going on. I just, keep hope alive. Like, it's gonna be okay. If you're going through a rough time, you may not make enough money tonight, but tomorrow your night, one person might make your night,
Mhm.
but you don't know it, especially if you're going around being toxic, if you're going around being disrespectful, and you're worrying about what the next person is doing and trying to stop their blessings. Your blessings are going to get stopped now, because you just reaping what you're sowing right now.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us women, we're so catty and worried about what the next person is doing, who the customer is tipping and who they're not tipping, and who hair look better and who's got a fatter ass and all that. Stop worrying about all that, because if we all focus on making our money, even if we got to work together for a night, at least we getting paid.
Yeah.
Girls don't want to do that now. Everybody is really out for themselves, and they're willing to do anything and everything to stop somebody else from coming up. I've had it done personally to me. Once again, I'm a big girl, but I'm a big girl that get money. I've seen other big girls come into clubs and not make no money. I don't know what to tell them. There's other routes that they might have to go, because not every strip club is made for a plus size woman. Because I've
Yeah.
had problems at some of my home clubs where they don't even want to call me on stage because I'm a big girl. And I don't have any work done. I'm completely natural. So I just gotta take what y'all can get. I mean, you don't like it, don't look. But
Yeah.
not everybody is going to be your friend. Not everybody is going to have your best interest at heart. Dancers, if you're a dancer, entertainer, sex worker, anybody, not everybody is a good person. Not everybody is a bad person. Take your time with people. People are so quick to just run to the money, but all money ain't good money. That's why this digital money is starting to look way more better right now, because I don't have to come in contact with you.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, definitely let me know if you want to get into it, because I'm all about
No,
that.
listen, I got all the time in the world right now, for real. Like, I have my job that I work from my 9 to 5, and then I have my
Mhm.
dancing. I said, I don't got no kids right now. I could really run it up right now. I just need somebody to teach me the game. I'm gonna have to look for it and pay for it if I have to. So
Yeah.
I'm willing to learn. It's just, I'm not from here, so I have to really get outside and network and talk to people, because you got to notice the difference between a person that's going to teach you versus scam you. I don't want to get scammed out of my money, because
Oh, yeah. That's for sure. I'll let you know some things. We can talk later after the interview. So let's get back into these managers. How do you do you get approached often by them being in the strip club?
I have, but I'm tall and I intimidate a lot of them, and I'm glad that I intimidate them. Um, I've had, like, one of my homeboys, he tried it with me, and I kind of
Mhm.
just respectfully told him, I have no problem breaking bread with you. For instance, you send me a person that wants to come to the strip club and they want to spend money on me. You sent them, not I went and found them. You sent me that person. Why
Mhm.
would I not break bread with you? That makes perfect sense, to break bread with somebody that's putting you onto some money. It's
Mhm.
when you start telling me, well, we can get some money together, but you're gonna have to give me this amount. It's not how this works. We can sit down here and we can negotiate what we're gonna do, but if we can't negotiate that and come up with something reasonable, I'm not doing it. Go find you somebody else.
Yeah.
So I get approached by them, but like I said, they realize that they can't run the game on me that they run on some people, because I'm already 2 steps ahead of them.
Mhm.
And I've even had guys tell me I should be the madam, like I should go get some girls and teach them how to get money. I said no.
I've been told that a few times.
I'm like, you do know you can go to prison for that, right? If once somebody get mad enough, they can be like, yeah, she forced. I don't want no smoke, so I'm good on
Yeah.
that. I'm not even gonna go there. But yeah, I've definitely had a few guys down here try me. I had guys in Minnesota that are still trying to this day, talking about, I can be your pimp. Like, they straight up tell you I can be your pimp. Like, I don't want you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good. Like, if I need somebody, I will call them and ask them for assistance. But as of right now, I do not need you holding my money for me. I've been holding my money for 29 years. I don't need you holding my money now because you think you know what you're doing.
Facts. So, is there anything else that you wanted to promote here on the podcast?
I don't know. You have any more questions for me? I mean, like I said, I'm gonna send. I already sent you the flyer for the event.
Okay.
But I'm waiting to have updated flyers coming, like for my feature dances and stuff. But I'll send you the updated flyer once it's done. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say. I'm excited. That's all I can say. And like right now, it's 3:15, right? No, it's 4:15.
4:15. Mm-hmm.
I'm tripping. I'm looking at my clock and I'm thinking that it's after. I don't know. Anyways, but
So
there's just a
tell
lot
them where.
going on right now.
Yeah, everybody got a lot going on. Tell them where they can find you at.
So find me on Instagram at Bella.the Stallion. So it's Bella.the Stallion. And Bella is Bella. My page is private. I screen everybody that comes on there because there's too many hackers going on. Like they everywhere right now. That's why people's pages are getting hacked because they're letting all these Forex people in that are hacking their accounts. So you can find me there. You can find me on my my Snapchat, and I'll just send that to you, okay?
Okay, I'll put all the links down
I'll
below.
send it. Okay, and then also you can find me at Gold Diggers. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. So I work random nights. That's why you gotta follow me on Instagram to let me know if you want to see me.
Okay.
And Passions, you can find me there on Tuesday nights. You can find me there on day shift on Thursdays and Fridays.
Okay.
I'm not there now, but occasionally I do pop in and shake some ass, show some tits, and you can find me February 19th for the all black affair. Y'all gotta put that shit on, come outside, ladies, get y'all best outfit, go find, get your hair done, nails done, all that. Like it's gonna be so live. I was even told that Johnny Dang's videographer is supposed to be in the building. So listen, we finna go up. Like everybody gotta come dressed to impress, get drunk, get high, do all that. Like we finna be lit. Man, I might stand on my head that night, low key. So come out.
Well, we're excited. We're gonna come check you out.
So
well, thanks for coming on the podcast.
no problem. Thank you, boo.